Hello, my besties and Amaras. Welcome back to another episode of Painting with TSMA Pagalia, and you are watching the official YouTube channel of the Sexy Music Assassins on ismail.com. And if you are new watching this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, and comment below. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, please, before we start, please follow all my TSMA family on ismail.com. They're all amazing singers. Alright, so we are going to paint the background with a combination of the acrylic paint and the acrylic paint artist loft and the creative inspiration. So please stay tuned. Alright, and also again, please hit that like button, share, and comment below, and subscribe. Also, as you can see, what I like about this is that when you apply it on the canvas, it creates this glow, this combination of all these paints, and it's like you are applying a marbleized paint. So if you want to check out all these paint materials, please don't forget to check out the links in the description below. So have you ever heard about the Sauro or the Sauroposeidon, meaning it's a lizard earthquake god? It's after the Greek god Poseidon. So that's what we are going to paint on this painting tutorial. It is an abstract, but it's a simple way to paint a dinosaur, especially the Sauroposeidon or the Sauroposeidon. Alright, this is a genus of sauropod, a dinosaur known from several incomplete specimens, including a bone bed and fossilized trackways that have been found. If you're familiar with this, it's found in the American states of Wyoming, right? Texas also, and Oklahoma. So it's from Kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, because it has bones. Alright. Clade, Dinosaura, Clade Saurischia, so border, Sauropodomorpha, Clade Sauropoda, Macronara, Neosauropoda, Isauropoda, Sompospondili. Alright, so the binomial name is Sauroposeidon protelis. Alright, so it is also the same as Paluxysaurus jonesii. Alright, so the fossils, they were found in rocks dating from near the end of the early Cretaceous, Aptian, early Albian. This was the time when sauropod diversity in North America had greatly diminished. It was the last known North American sauropod prior to an absence of the group of the continent of roughly 40 million years that ended with the appearance of Alamosaurus during the Maastrichtian. Oh, did you play the I remember. Did you play the, what do you call this one? The Mega Millions? And whoever won that $1 billion, they're really, really, really very, very lucky. I just wish that whoever won that in the lottery really need that money. Not just the people who uses the money for like drugs like that. I just pray and hope that it someone won it, and use it for a good cause. So I just hope, that it won't go to waste. So, we mentioned the Oklahoma, Texas, earlier, and the first fossils classified as Sauroposeidon were four neck vertebrae discovered in rural Oklahoma. So not far about from the Texas border. So in a claystone outcrop that dates the fossils to about 110 million years ago. Wow. So this falls within the early Cretaceous period. Alright, so I put a combination of paints in a cup and we are going to do a flip cup. Alright, so watch this. There you go. So locate the center of the canvas and kind of like twist it just like that. And wait until all the paints will settle in the bottom of the canvas. Alright, so these vertebrae were discovered in May 1994 at the Antlers Formation in Atoka County, Oklahoma, by dog trainer Bobby Cross and secured by Dr. Richard Cifelli and a team from the Oklahoma Museum of Natural History in May 1994 and August 1994. So someday, when this COVID is done, we are going to visit that museum and we will check it out. So this is the flip cup. Alright, there you go. So initially, the fossils were believed to be simply too large to be the remains of an animal, and due to the state of preservation, believed to be tree trunks. So in fact, they are the longest such bones known in dinosaur history. So these vertebrae were stored until 1999 when Dr. Cifelli gave them to a student, Matt Weddell, to analyze as part of a project. Bruh, what's happening with my tongue? Alright, so if you can imagine that, if you see something like that, then you would really think that, dinosaurs are real. And they really were here some million years ago. So if you guys believe in dinosaurs, you should believe in God. You can't see God, but God is there. If you see these dinosaurs, in some million years ago, they really exist. So you will think also that God existed, and still exists. If you're a Christian, you'll know that God is in your hearts. So God exists. Although you don't see God, you believe that there is God, and that is Jesus Christ. Alright, because of faith. Alright, just like what the Bible said, with faith can move mountains. So no matter how big the mountains are, or storms that will come your way, you just know that God is bigger than any problems itself. So I say that you have to be strong, alright, and believe that God is with you and God will not forsake you. Just like what the Bible said, that if you have God, then who can be against you? So let's always focus on God. So all the sauropod remains from this bone bed appear to come from the same genus of sauropod. Ooh. Petrified logs are also known from the site. The site was fluvial when its rocks were being deposited with channel sands and muds and concretions of calcite cemented sandstone containing fossils, of course. So, it's really, truly, truly astonishing. And watch our painting on this. So it's arguably the largest creature ever to walk the earth. Really, as in really. The Ponysaurus make better candidates for the title world's largest dinosaur. Though incomplete fossil evidence makes exact rate rankings impossible. So the original Sauroposeidon find was composed of 4 articulated mid-cervical vertebrae. It's about 5 to 8, and with the cervical ribs in place. The vertebrae are extremely elongated, with the largest one having an overall length of 4.6 feet, making it the longest sauropod neck vertebrae on record. You see, examination of the bones revealed that they are honeycombed with tiny air cells and are very, very thin, like the bones of a chicken or an ostrich. See, making the neck lighter and easier to lift. So the cervical ribs were remarkably long as well, with the longest measurable rib on vertebrae 6, measuring 3.42 meters, about 18% longer than the longest rib reported for Giraffe Titan, but exceeded in length by the cervical ribs of Mamenchisaurus. Alright, so we are adding an effect here. There you go. That's gonna be the eye of the dinosaur, or the Sauroposeidon. There you go. Alright. The Sauroposeidon was an unexpected discovery because it was a huge, guzzling barge of an animal in an age of subcompact sauropods. These sauropods, which include the largest terrestrial animals of all time, were a very wide-ranging and successful group. So they first appeared in the early Jurassic and soon spread across the world. And by the time of the late Jurassic, North America and Africa were dominated by the diplodocids and the brachiosaurids, and by the end of the late Cretaceous, titanosaurids were widespread through only the southern hemisphere. Alright, so this is the final painting look. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, and comment below. There you go. I hope you like this video. There you go. Thank you so much for watching the Sexy Music Assassins YouTube channel. I love you all so much. Alright, so if you're new watching this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Again, share it, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe. And thank you all so much for the 19,000 subscribers. We love you all so much. God bless you all. And stay safe, alright? God bless. I'll see you all next time. And thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.